All right, welcome to day number 6 of your acceleration training. Today we're going to talk about ROI. Now, some of you are familiar with this term, ROI, return on investment. And it's a formula that a lot of people use when it comes to external investments. Investments in the stock market, investments in your business, investments in equipment, investments that are external. But my challenge to you is to see things on the internal perspective. Because inside of here, it's not return on investment, it's return on involvement. And I'm sure a couple little stories with you. How many of you are married or have a significant other? When you first started dating or when you first got married, what was the sex like? Probably pretty good. You were in love, right? But what happened after a few years? Slowly things started to, fall apart, or they were less frequent. And I'll tell you that there was a time in my life where I would show up at home after working a 15, a 17, a 20-hour day, and all I wanted was to get laid. That's it. So I'd show up and I'd drop my pants and be like, hey, here I am. And my wife was like, no. I was like, but look at what I just did. I just went and I worked. And I worked all this time and I made this money and look, here I am. She was like, no. But why? Why was she telling me no? She was telling me no because it wasn't the money that mattered to her. It was the time and the involvement that I had invested in our relationship. And at that particular moment, there was no involvement. There was no investment. There were no flowers. There were no date nights. There were no long walks in the park. There was nothing. There was just me working, thinking that because I was the husband, I deserved it. In other words, my return on involvement was about this small. And that's what happens with all of us in our life. And it doesn't matter. This is a particular story, but it doesn't matter what area of our life. So you invest $1,000 in ads and you want a $50,000 or $100,000 return. It doesn't happen that way. And it sure as hell doesn't happen overnight. See, you play a little, you get a little. You play a lot, you get a lot. You invest a little, you get a little. You invest a lot, you get a lot. When you invest a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of integrity, that's when you start to get results. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can't just show up at the gym and expect to bench press 245 pounds. I mean, maybe there's a freak out there that can. Can't do it. It's reps after reps after reps. It's return on my involvement, my investment in myself. I'm not going to look good if I don't take the time and the energy and the effort to work out right, to exercise right, to recover right, to eat right. All of these things are involvements, i.e. investments in my physical body. And it's the same thing for you, whether it comes to your body, your relationship with God, your relationship with your family, or your business. What you're going to get is a return on your involvement. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself exactly where it is that you are right now. Oh, well, it didn't work. This program doesn't work. I didn't get the results. This advertising doesn't work. My relationship doesn't work. My physical, it just doesn't work. I'm just fat. It doesn't work. Nothing works. Well, the truth is nothing works because you don't work. Nothing works because you aren't invested time, energy, integrity, and ultimately getting the results that you want. So that is today's assignment, a 2-minute video or less. What has your return on involvement been? And what is it that you're willing to invest time-wise, energy-wise, sacrifice-wise to get the results that you want inside of your life right now and inside of this group? Because as you've seen, we haven't even made it through week 1 and it's already requiring sacrifices. You can't be scrolling through social media in the morning. You got to get your assignment done. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. No more time for talk. You guys know what time it is. It's time to get after it. 3, 2, 1. Off you go.